Now, before we close the call, I do conduct a lot of these workshops. Since you have in the chat box, I have already included the website, my Google one. I would simply quickly do it once again. If we go back to the home page, you have a lot of information in here. I'll just paste it here. In my website, you could also get my email ID, contact information. All information is existing. So the key thing is, for the session today, I've got this under the resources tab page about Mendeley. Okay, a lot of information exists about installation, the reference manager installation guide, Microsoft plugin. For example, if you're using the latest one as 2016 or 2019, if it doesn't work, then what you should do. Okay, you can always go and refer to this. And similarly,
sir, is it possible to paste the link in the chat box, sir?
I have already pasted it. You can go to the chat box. It is here.
Not there in the chat box, sir.
Yeah. Can you see my screen? It's there in the chat box.
Sir, I posted it at the beginning of the session.
No, I just did it now. I did it now also.
Not there, sir.
Not, sir.
Yeah. Can you see it? Oh, no.
No, sir.
No,
sir.
Sorry. One second. I should send it to all, everyone. I don't know how it went to. Okay. Can you see it now? My chat, the link?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Okay, so this is for the plugin. Similarly, how to build library or some of the frequently asked questions. You can make use of all of these information. And similarly, whenever you are using references, I have a lot of information in here. You can always make use of all this information. For example, importance, using APA referencing or guidelines, some tips and tricks. You could make use of all this information as well. Okay, how one quick example I will show you about referencing. So what you need to do is, for example, if you're using the guidelines, okay, what I have demonstrated today, there are some basic rules what APA follows that you must make use of. For example, in-text and end-text citation. What should be the font, double spaced, left margin, right margin and all. You could always make use of this. And what I have demonstrated today is about parenthetical citation, which is an in-text citation. It is purely based upon the writing style of the researcher or the author. Okay, whether you use at the beginning of the sentence, at the middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence. So that's what we call it as parenthetical citation. When you're using it, how should it be referenced for? And similarly, if you're using narrative citation, that means instead of using something like this, it should be changed to like this in APA style. So the bracket should be removed, ampersand becomes AND, and the brackets, okay? Otherwise, what would happen is your manuscript is having a high chance of being desk rejected if you do not follow the correct citation style as part of your manuscript. So be very, very crucial about what you're using for. Similarly, when you use multiple authors or multiple works by the same author, so all the information is listed in here. You can always make use of all the resources. Okay, I've got something on guide to publishing and journal abstracting. How do you find the right journals? A lot of this information on models and theories as well. All of them are related to research scholars or academicians that you could always refer to. A lot of information, and I keep updating this as well. Okay. Okay, good. So before we close the call, any quick questions from anyone? Okay, if there are no questions, I check the chat box.
It is a good session, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Please do make use of it, because citation and referencing is a very, very important part. We all as academicians or research scholars need to make sure that our papers get accepted. All the amount of work that we spend in creating or doing a research or writing a research paper, it should not be rejected just because of referencing styles or incorrect methods being used. So please do make good use of it. And Mendeley is one good software that you could easily make use of. And with that, what I also do is I also conduct an advanced level session. It is free. Okay, if you my next session updates are already there in my website. If, for example, you face any problems as part of this session today, you can always go into the forthcoming FDPs. I do conduct one session which is known as an Meet the Mendeley Advisor. You've got the registration link as well. You can register. It is on 8th of January. So typically once in a quarter, I would conduct this sort of session. So if you have any questions related to this, it is purely based on advanced level. That means I won't go through these basics and all. If you get stuck somewhere and you don't know how to resolve or how to move ahead with this, you can always register yourself and come and ask your questions on this session. Okay. And as I said, there is no specific charges for it. It's mainly to resolve the issues that you face in front. Okay, Dr.